Okay, hello my friends. In today's video, I'm gonna share my what I would consider fall specific glitter toppers. I'm kind of debating on also including like all autumnal type of polishes, like stuff like this from indie makers, polishes that get opaque on their own. I may just do that actually, and just yeah, I think that's what where we'll go with this video. Okay, so stuff like this that I would consider, some of these of course you can wear year round, doesn't matter, but I think they fit really well for the fall. This would have been a great video to do earlier in the fall, but this is where we're at now, stuff like this, like great for Halloween, which has already passed. All right, and then I'm gonna be painting the polishes on a little plastic nail wheel, some that may require a little bit of like a whiter base or a dark base. I will utilize this nail wheel. The white and black that I used are ESSIE Blanc, just white cream, and Sally Hansen's Hard as Nails. This is called Black Heart. I'm totally geeking out right now, guys, because I connected my phone to my laptop and I'm using it as a monitor and I can actually see what I'm doing. Oftentimes when I'm recording on my phone, I try to just kind of peek at the top to make sure that I'm in view, things are in focus, yada yada yada, but I now have a screen right in front of me. I'm so happy. Took me an hour to figure it out, but it's done. Whatever, it's fine. All right, so let's get started. And I'll start off with these that are a little bit more coppery and very warm leaning, more orangey, I would say. This one's almost a little too gold. Maybe not that one. That one will have to be in a different video. All right, so we'll start off with the orange ones. And that is not going to include some polishes, unfortunately, that I have in my bins. I put up a lot of stuff away. This is basically what I have in my what I had in my drawers. All right, so I'll start off with this beauty here from OPI. This is called let's see, Orange You Fantastic. The names always get me. This is made up of chunkier gold and orange, and then there are some glitters, if you can see, that are a little bit more reddy, and then smaller silver glitters. I love it when there's varying colors of glitters incorporated in one polish. That's always great. So let's get, let's see. As you can see, the base is orange, and that is one coat. You get good amount of glitter coverage. Let's see if we can maybe zoom in just a little bit. Good glitter coverage at one application. Great would be to put this over like an orange, a brown, a black, like a darker base, right? Because the base of this is tinted, so over a white, I don't think it would work so well. And then let's do this one last, because that one does get pretty opaque. All right, this next one is from LA Colors. Look at how gorgeous this is. I think my camera is pulling a little bit more gold. In person, it has more of an orange tone. They are golden, but there's more of it, like closer to the cap, I guess. That's the color of the base and the glitters in here. The glitters are gold, but I think the base just makes it a little bit more orange. And what is the name of this? I didn't even see that. It's called Finesse. Open, close, open, close, open, close. Okay. We'll get it together at some point. Finesse. And you get, the base is not tinted like the one from OPI. I can't remember if that was the original color of the base, to be honest, because I have had it a minute, and it could be that the glitters have bled in. So with this LA Colors, you get a good, again, amount of glitter distribution at first application. These are gold hexes, and then we'll look at it together. There are micro glitters incorporated as well. So you get larger gold and then smaller gold glitters. All right, this one's really pretty. It is from NCLA and it's called Dancing Shoes. And this is a copper glitter. You get varying sizes of hexes in this one. It's very warm tone. And I think I have layered this at 3 coats in the past and it's covered pretty well. Yeah, you see. It almost has a hint of pink as well. That's what I like about this one. It's orangey, but there's a little bit, it's almost like there's a softness to this polish. It's not straight up orange. So you get larger hexes as well as micro glitter. Same concept as the one from LA Colors. It's very warm leaning, but there is a pink tone to these. It's just, to me, this is one that fits so well during the fall because of how warm it is. Okay, and then let's see, maybe I will, actually let's do this one. I was gonna say let's do all of the indies together, but I want to try to keep these orange glitters together. Okay, this one is from Holo Taco. It's called Zyler the cat. I think this is named after one of her kitties. So this has orange and silver. I think these are glitter, not foils. Let's try to get it really close. Yeah, they're not foils, they're glitters. You can see the round glitters here. And there is holographic incorporated as well. The weather change really has me struggling over here, guys. My throat is so itchy. It's my allergies usually. Not that I'm getting sick, thank God. I don't get sick that often. It's rare. Watch me say that and then I get sick. All right. This one is orange. I have worn this one before. Didn't love the manicure. I think it was a combination. I paired this up with, I think it was a chestnutty brown. And both gorgeous colors. Separate, just together, was not a fan of that manicure. I may actually use this for my Thanksgiving mani. This is so pretty. I just love how orange it is. I don't have a lot of orange glitter polishes like these. It's so pretty. So that's Zyler the cat. Good coverage. This does get opaque on its own, by the way. I think I mentioned that. And then this one from Different Dimensions, I've had to restore many times. I love these glitters from Different Dimensions, but they dry out so fast. I've put thinner and suspension base in this many times because they just dry out. They are sealed well, everything. There's so much glitter in here. I did lose the little sticker, but it's called Here for the Booze. I remember that. Okay. And this does get opaque on its own. It is a denser glitter. In the bottle, it pulls more orange. On the nails, not so much. God, that's so pretty. They're so pretty, these glitters from them. They're just, it's not worth it for me because, or to buy them from them because they just dry out so fast. So in the bottle, let me show you guys. And I think my camera is not pulling it quite right. In person, the orange glitter is predominant. That's what I see most of, reflected. And then you see the darker, more grayed out glitters. And the thing with this one, when I bought it, I wanted the orange to be predominant on the nail, but you get more of that charcoal or black glitter or whatever. More on the nail than you do the orange. You do see the orange glitter though. I think these are holographic. Look at how pretty. It is really pretty still though. Don't get it twisted. It is really pretty. It's just I wish I could see more of the orange on the nails. I think I do have a manicure I wore years ago. So I'll have to go into my Instagram and pull pictures. I haven't worn a lot of these or archive them in my Instagram. So some of these I may not have an actual manicure. Some I've actually never worn, like this LA Colors one. I know I don't have a picture of because I've never worn it. This one, it's been so long and I don't think I have a manicure of, but some I do. Okay, let's keep on with the other glitters, and then we'll come back and do quickly. Let me, since these other ones have already settled down, I'm going to add a second coat of Orange U from OPI just to get it. Look how much glitter. It loads up so much. I'm sure in its time this was unique and really pretty. Now it doesn't call my attention as much, I guess, just because of the orange. Just not my thing. I don't know. I still keep it though because it is an old polish. With the LA Colors, that is I think to me strictly a topper, by the way. And then this one from Nails Inc. I may not need that white and black. What is it called? Base coat, maybe for, nails. Okay, so the one from China Glaze, this is called Get Off My Coldcase. I love this. I have a manicure with this over top of a yellow from, I think, Orly. Oh, so pretty. So pretty. And let me just shake this up a little bit. God, this monitor really helps a lot. I'm so happy with that. I love this. This has micro reddish, very warm red glitter, and then you get the black micro glitter as well. This is so pretty. I have never put this just by itself because to me this is a topper specifically. It is just so pretty. Look at that. Let's try to get as close as possible. It's so pretty. Those little red glitters are just beautiful. They're smaller than the black glitters. There are, though, if you can see, a couple of sizes of the black glitter. It's just so pretty. Okay, let me try to, as we're going at that second coat. So this is Zyler the cat, second coat. Look at that coverage. It's so good. It's such a pretty reflective polish. Pretty happy with the glitters specifically that I've bought from Holo Taco. God, this is so chunky still. It is thick. But it's so pretty. God, it's making me want to switch up my Thanksgiving menu, actually, because that is really beautiful. Okay, this is one of my oldest and most favorite type of Halloween polishes. It is the similar concept as Get Off My Coldcase, but you see next to the Sinful Colors one, Get Off My Coldcase almost has that burgundy tone. It's just so pretty. Let's see. I don't know which way can you see the glitter more. There's so much more warmth in this Sinful Colors one. And it's called Bite Me. Appropriate for the Halloween time. That's usually when I have brought it out and worn it. I can't remember what I wore this over top of last. I'm sure it was some kind of light base, but I just can't remember. I'm gonna have to dig through my pictures to see. So it's a very similar concept, though. It looks dense in the bottle, but it is, to me, more of a topper. And if you can see, the base is more red. It's always been that way. And so this one, does not have that tiny little glitter, like orange glitter. The base is a shimmer. If you can see that little glare. It is so pretty. I think I put this, actually worn it by itself. I'm pretty sure I've layered it at several coats. So different from Get Off My Coldcase. The base is a very fine shimmer. It's like a pearl, basically. You see that little glare. To where Get Off has the shimmer. Like that micro glitter almost. That reddy tone micro glitter. And then the Sinful Colors one has even more varying sizes of the black glitter. There's like almost like 3 different sizes of the black glitter. Some that are bigger, a medium size, and then a micro. Oh, so pretty. This is so pretty. I love it. Okay, this one I've never worn. It's from Sally Hansen. This is going to be a hell of a long video. It's called Hallo-queen. I bought it. I don't know. It just doesn't call my attention anymore. I bought it and then just changed my mind. But it's all right. Okay, so let's see. Let's maybe try to... I'm gonna have to place these. That's the thing about some of these Sally Hansen polishes, is that you have to almost get some off the neck of the bottle to place them. So you get a few glitters here. You get the black glitter. You get that almost peachy glitter. That's it's larger than the black glitter. But then you get the squared holographic. That is so cute. Why don't we try to put this over top of the white, see if it'll grab a little bit better. I don't know, I'm just not into it anymore, I guess. And then you do struggle quite a bit in pulling some of that glitter, unfortunately. So I usually, to make sure that I get more glitter, less base, I will press it up against the neck of the bottle so a lot of the base flows down, and then we're left with majority of the glitter. And then sometimes even you can just brush it and just pull some of the glitters from the neck. And then place strategically. Okay. Maybe you can see them a little bit better there. There's just not anything extremely unique aside from the square glitters. Really, I'm not too drawn to this, so I'll probably end up decluttering this after today. All right, okay, so let's get into indies, because I think that's, nope, I'm sorry, I have one more mainstream, and this is If You've Got It, Haunted. I love the name. Always love the name of this. I have worn this before. I paired it up. What the heck did I pair it up with? Oh boy. Oh my god, guys. I don't think I can open this bottle. Hold on. I went to see if my husband could open this for me, but he's in a meeting. So, pulled out 2 rubber bands, little tip. I put it on a couple rubber bands on the cap, and then a couple rubber bands on the body of the bottle to allow me to have some grip. So here we go. All right. All right. So this is called If You've Got It, Haunted. I love this polish. To me, it's a classic from China Glaze. Kind of sad that China Glaze just doesn't, I don't know. I just feel whoever was their creative person at that time when all of these polishes were released, they just did such a great job. I've yet to now come across anything that really wows me. Aside from their metallics, I love their metallics so much, but when it comes to toppers, it's just, I don't know. There was a period there where just they were coming out with really, really gorgeous things. All right, so nothing extremely unique, but I like the color combination. There's some blue. And then you get, what is that, gold? And then black. And you get a similar color story with the micro glitter as well. It's so pretty. All right, while I'm at it, I am gonna add another coat of Bite Me. I remember when I first saw the name made me want to buy it, but then, was it this one? Yeah, this one. Somebody give me the other one. I can't remember. But then, of course, the polish itself is so pretty. All right, just one more coat of this other one from China Glaze. When I put it over top of a polish, I really only do like one good coat. I just make sure that the glitters are even because I don't want a lot of coverage. And so that is Get Off My Coldcase and Bite Me from Sinful Colors at 2 coats. And then If You've Got It, Haunted. It's so pretty. All right. So let's move those back now and get into the other polishes that are going to be primarily indie. And some of these dried out on me, so they're not gonna look, they're not in their prime. One of them actually just dried out on me, so. And then let's get it over here. Okay. So next up, this Colores de Carol polish is called Sweetie Pie. It is, I think it was released in a fall collection of some sort. Not I think, I know. And it's called Sweetie Pie. It is a yellowy orange with multi-shifting flakes. Think of, let me see if I can find, like, let's say Shine of the Times or crystals from Sally Hansen incorporated into what is it called? A Crelly base. So this is a Crelly polish. It's not a topper. It does get opaque on its own at a few coats, like most Crellys. Okay. And it is a gorgeous color. I think we'll leave it like that. And you get the shifting of the flakes. I like how subtle this polish is. It's really nice that it has the shifting, but it's not loud and obnoxious. The color alone, I think, is enough. But you get that delicate touch of shift, and it does build up. It's just not like a loaded, super loaded shifting type of polish, but I like that about it. This one was gifted to me. It's called Hannibal, and it's like a pumpkin, literal pumpkin color. Like the vegetable, or is it a fruit? Because it has seeds, right? Anyways, it's a pumpkin orange, point is, and it has these really fun colors. It's the pink, the like a yellowy green, and it has some black shreds of glitter, some micro glitter. I think there's metallic, yeah, gold metallic glitter incorporated. It is pretty and so funky. Funky color combination. This one is from Colores de Carol. And I think this one was good at a couple of coats, but I usually, with most polishes actually, depending on the thickness of them, I will add 3 because I want the support on my nails. Coverage-wise, glitter, you get a good amount of the glitter. You get a good distribution of the larger hexes. There's varying sizes of not the larger hexes, the larger shreds of glitter. There's smaller shreds, larger shreds of glitter. It is pretty. So funky. Okay, let's make sure that's closed well. This one is more of a burnt orange, so compared to Hannibal, you'll see. Much deeper, more red based. And it's another one from Colores de Carol. And if you'll see, there are black shreds of glitter. There's glitter that's a little bit more iridescent, almost like you get some pink, some purple. It's almost like a blurple, and then some gold incorporated. And the black shreds are multi-sized. And this is called Pumpkin to Talk About. Such a rich color base. It reminds me a lot of do I have it accessible? Let me see if my little wheel here will turn. I have a lot of stuff on my desk at the moment. Usually happens when I'm recording. Let's see if I can pull from OPI. If you're familiar with the OPI polish. Pumpkin to Talk About is a little bit more red. just a hair. Let's try to tone this down a little bit and see if you can see the color better, because there's so much light right now. Let's see. Let's tone this down just a tad. Okay. Just so it doesn't wash out the color too much. So if you like the undertone of, it's a Piazza cake from OPI, I don't know if I mentioned, then you would love this one. Comparing it to Playing Koi from ESSIE though, Playing Koi has more brown in it. Still orange, but a much deeper, richer orange than pumpkin to talk about. All right, let's get that lighting up again just a tad bit to make sure we don't lose that. It is a gloomy day today, but I love that. It rained a couple of days ago, which was really nice. And then if you can see, this one, Hannibal, is why did my screen go out? Hannibal dries to more of a demi matte. All right, so pumpkin to talk about from Colors de Carol. I really like Colors de Carol's polishes. I think next to, because indie wise for me, KB Shimmer is at the top. I love their stuff. And then let's see, and then Colors de Carol would be next for sure, with exception of my beloved Be Positive from 90 Lacquer. Actually, I should have brought that out. That's a red one, but it is, I don't know if it's Halloween themed. I guess because of the name. I don't know. Maybe it's not. I don't know. Okay, anyways. So here it is on the wheel. You get less of the glitter compared to Hannibal. But I don't know if you can see the richness of that orange. Let me remove my hand to see if that'll help a little bit. You see how hard I was pulling at the friggin' trying to open up that bottle. So much less quantity of the glitter, but you do get a pretty scattered effect, which I think looks really pretty. All right. Now, with that said, let me try to get some of these layered. This one's not going to be edited, guys, so I hope you guys, as you're watching, you're painting your nails. You guys said that you like the longer videos, so so hopefully this one will be good lengthy video for you guys. That's such a pretty, I love this polish so much. It's so pretty. Okay, let's do another coat of Sweetie Pie. The name is so adorable. It's just so cute. Look at how delicate this is. This reminds me a lot of a combination I did a while ago, well before I got this polish. I paired up Trendsetter with Shine of the Times, and Shine of the Times flakies over top of a darker base will bring out a lot of color. It's so pretty. But over top of Trendsetter, which is like a pea soup green, it's most definitely subtle. So this is Trendsetter. This is the combination that I did. This one and Shine. The most subtle shifting. So beautiful. Never had thought to pair the two, but when I did, I just wanted to try something out, and I was thoroughly happy with that combo. It's epic. One of my favorites. I should do an all-time favorite manicure video at some point, because I do have quite a few that I've enjoyed. And so Sweetie Pie is like exactly like that, where there is shifting, but it is so delicate, and it's just so pretty in my opinion. I love it. Okay, let me not put the wrong polish over top of that. I'm going to add another coat of Hannibal. It's so good. It's just chunkier when it comes to the glitter. Look how fun that is. Oh my god. Regrets. Oh, you know what? I could put this on the toes. That could be my last fall manicure. I think I'm going to do that because I want to wear it. I've only worn it once. It's just such a good amount of glitter. It is chunkier though, for sure. Look at that. But look at how fun. You can see the pink. You see a little bit of like the black sitting under the orange base. It's just so cute. I love it. I selected this polish because I'm a fan of Hannibal Lecter, Silence of the Lambs, Red Dragon, you know, and then the show that was on TV. I ended up watching it on Netflix. Loved it so much with Mads Mikkelsen. I've mentioned before, like, I loved it. Okay, so pumpkin to talk about. Much less of the glitter, not as chunky as Hannibal, but you still see that layering effect. That's 2 coats. I do remember on my nails, though, I added 3. Can't remember if it required the 3, but 2 to 3 coats, just to be safe. It's so pretty. So pretty. All right. And then let's do actually a couple of my reds. So this polish I've talked about, I think, to nauseam because I wear it every Halloween, every year for years now. I'm talking, I think, over 3 years possibly, because it's just gorgeous. This I will put on the nail wheel, but I will put it over top of the black as well to show you because, and let me actually make sure this is shaken well. So let's see. So this is called Elm Street. It has an orange jelly base. You can see it is orange. It's a burnt orange. That's what it was described as on their site. It does require a little bit of layering to get some of the glitters. Sometimes, you know, I can get a good amount of the glitter, not the glitters, but look at the flakies. But sometimes not so much. I didn't have such a hard time when I first opened this bottle. So now, I don't know, for some reason, it just takes a minute. Once layered, though, this looks red on the nails. I did wear it this year as well. I actually painted my nails with this. It was the first manicure for the fall for me. I painted it on November 1st because I didn't have anything on my nails. First month and a half of fall, I had nothing on my nails. So anyways, still a classic, still love it, still gorgeous. And then KB Shimmer. I love the glitters from KB Shimmer. I have mentioned before that, because someone asked me from indies what I would recommend to start with. I would say toppers, but that's because, you know, I'm biased. I am a lover of glitter toppers and anything that can be used for layering personally, because creams you can find anywhere. So I don't have, I think aside from some colors polishes that are creams, I think I have maybe 2, 3 or something of the sort. I don't really have creams because I can get that at the drugstore or mainstream. And when I go to indie polishes, I look for the uniqueness of polishes, not something that I can find in store. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just not going to do that. It's not worth it for me. This one from KB Shimmer is called Leaf of Faith. And this has, if you can see, it's more of like a fuchsia berry type of base, and then you get multiple hexes. There are larger hexes incorporated, but then you get micro hexes, some medium-sized hexes. I think they're golden, and they, depending on the lighting that's hitting them, they reflect a different color. It's just so pretty. I When I first bought it, I loved it. And I think even in its time, it was a unique polish. It's not something that I find very unique in my collection. Just because I have like other polishes from them that I find to be so much better. Do I still enjoy this? Yes, I do. Am I still going to keep it in my collection? Absolutely. You know, I will. But it's just not something that I would find to be extremely unique. Was it to leave my collection suddenly, I would probably not miss it very much. And actually, before I get into the next KB Shimmer, let me add Colores de Carol's Elm Street on a black nail so you guys can see what it looks like. This is so pretty over a dark base. It's just gorgeous. The orange is just, I don't know. You can't see the orange, obviously, and I don't know if it looks like embers on the nails. Let me turn this off. And let me turn maybe this one off too. Do a little low light so you guys can see what it looks like in person, hopefully. No, that doesn't help at all. Oh my God. Hold, please. No, failed. Failed completely. It looks like embers on the nails. I have a manicure that I have worn, not just as a mani, but like as a pedi as well. I don't think my camera is going to do justice for this one. Unfortunately, it's just not. Oh, that is so sad. Why? Why? It is so pretty. It's beautiful. Let me add another coat of that. So last several times that I've worn it over top of a black, and it's just, I feel like a vixen when I wear it. It's so good. All right. Let's put that there. All right, so let's do KB Shimmers. This is called Take It or Leave It. I will do it on this plastic nail, but I'm going to put it over top of a dark base as well. But I just want to show you guys the scattered leafy effect that this adds. It is the perfect, the perfect autumnal topper. It is so beautiful. I love it so much. Look at that. It just looks like fallen leaves. I can't. You cannot tell me this is not gorgeous, guys. You get gold, orange, red, green, blah, blah, blah. Literally every single color is so pretty. So if you're gonna get any polish from KB Shimmer, I would suggest their flaky multi-chromatic toppers. This is not my only favorite one. I have a couple other ones that I love from them. Zero regret. Zero. If I was to get rid of all of my indie polishes, I'd be fine with it. But these would stay most definitely. Let me add this too, though, a black nail, because you can put this over a black nail. You could put this over a black green micro glitter to make it look like fallen leaves on grass. Oh, mattify that. I've done that look with a different glitter from KB Shimmer. Oh, it looks so pretty. That one, I forget the name of it, but it's just like more party confetti. Yes Weekend. It's called Yes Weekend. Like party confetti over top of grass. Oh my God. It is beautiful. And as you can see, you get more warm leaning tones. You get some pinks, some orange, some red. It's very amber leaning. And it is gorgeous. I love this so much. When I am out, I will repurchase. Hands down, I think they still have this in their collection. Okay, I'm going to get into this polish. This is from Dollish Polish. This is one that had dried out. It's called Mornings Are for Coffee and Contemplation. Bought it as a collector's piece from the Stranger Things release that they did many moons ago. This dried out. I did add some thinner. I do not think though that it is restored at all. It may just get tossed out, to be honest, or I may just keep it for the name of it. Some of the polishes that I have, they're specifically as collector's pieces. And I cannot quite remember what this looked like. I'm gonna have to pull my picture because I don't think this is what that looked. Look at how funky. Oh my god, this is a hot mess. Poor polish. This little fella has had a rough couple of years, let me tell you. So, you know, it is what it is. I will layer this, but anyways, you get some more golden tones as well. Micro glitter. There's some hexes, little flakes, like micro flakes. Look at how pretty that is. Actually, let me try that over top of a, why did I put it on this nail wheel? Wrong wheel. Sorry about that. Let me put it over top of a black. Maybe that's how I'll be able to wear it moving forward. This is such a shame. I feel so bad. It's just wasteful, you know. I hate that. That's why I restored a lot of my polishes, because I hate being wasteful. But look at that. That would work as a topper for sure. You get more of the autumnal feel. It almost looks like a sky, right? A dark sky with a galaxy. That's pretty. In person, I see more of the reflex than what my camera is pulling, but that's okay. All right, and then let's see. We have 3 more, guys. This is gonna be a hell of a long video. Oh my god. This one I also bought for the name of it. A lot of the indie polishes that I have, when I initially bought them, was specifically for the name of it. If it was a great, beautiful polish, that was a bonus for me. But this is from Native War Paints. It's called The One With The, which is inspired by the TV show Friends that I think everyone loves. I haven't opened this bottle in a long time, guys. I don't know what it's gonna be like. Oh my god, it's so thick. Ugh, that's pretty thick. I don't even, nope, fail. This is so dry. Oh no. Oh, I should have opened this well before I showed you guys. Yeah, that's gonna be a fail. I'll probably add some thinner to this to see if I can restore it. But anyways, that's what it used to look like on the nails. It was really pretty. It was one of those multi-chrome type of shifting polishes. Wow, that's so goopy. Oh Lord. This is the only thinner I have. This is probably not the appropriate thinner for glitter, you know, but I don't really care, guys. This is what I have. I'm not gonna go out and buy another one, so I get it. I get it. I know. It's okay. It's all right. Okay. That was the Beauty Secrets thinner, by the way. I'm just gonna have to let this fella sit for a while. My god, may not finish making it into this video. Now we have a really ugly nail on this nail wheel, sadly. All right, so as we go, let me just add another coat of the KB Shimmer Leaf of Faith. It is so pretty. The base color is gorgeous, but again, it's not a very unique topper. This is an older indie polish. I cannot believe the things that indie makers come up with nowadays. Okay, this one is another one from Colores de Carol, and it's called Pine Zest. It is a beautiful murky type of green, and it has some shifting flakies. It's just, I feel like everything has shifting flakies now from indie makers. You can find, if you need shifting, go to indies for sure. Although I'm super happy that mainstream has started playing with flakes and shifting. My god, only took them I don't know, 10 years, a decade, I think, to get with the program. So Pine Zest is a murky green base with multi-shifting flakes, not unique to some of the other shiftings, right? And you get the green, the gold, the orange, the pink. I think that's all I see in the bottle. And then let's see, this one, which is called Hanging with My Girlfriends. This is not a topper. This is one that gets opaque on its own. I think this is going to be an hour-long video. My God, I don't think I've ever done a whole hour. So the base of this one is grayed out. And then it, again, shifting flakies. Shifting flakies galore here. Similar concept as this other one. This is from KB Shimmer, by the way. It's very green leaning. Hanging with My Girlfriends. Green leaning with the shifting flakes. I think it's just the green is coming a lot from the shifting more so than the base. You can see the base is more gray. Let's see if we can do one last coat of Pine Zest from Colors If, and then we'll get some top coat on these and call it a day, guys. I think that's it for this video. I am going to feature some of these indie polishes in my indie polish collection, because what am I trying to say? Because I want to include my entire collection. Okay, let's do that. And then while those dry, so that's 2 coats. This is not a topper. When I first tried it, I thought it was going to be a topper. No, it is a polish that gets opaque on its own. So let me quickly just add a top coat. I'm just using one that I don't really use on my nails a lot. This is from I&M, looks wet. It's a very thin, glossy top coat. I just want to add a little sparkle here. Just bring out a little bit of the sparkle on some of these. Is it thunder or is that a motorcycle? Okay, so that's Orange You Fantastic. Then it was a Finesse, I think. This beautiful warm, it's almost like a copper, from Nails Inc. It's called Dancing Shoes. And then we have Zyler the cat. This could require an additional coat. Should have done that, actually. That would have been best. But you can see, look at how much holographic. It's so pretty. Beautiful. And then this one from Different Dimensions, which is called Here for the Boost. I forgot, doesn't have a little label. This one from China Glaze is called Get Off My Coldcase, and then Bite Me from Sinful Colors. With the one with Sinful Colors, there's almost like a look of a little texture, but it doesn't dry texture. So if you're like a texture person, or the look of it, you may not like that. That may bother you. All right, so that was that Sally Hansen one, which is called, this one here is called Hallo-queen. And then if you've got it, Haunted from Sinful Colors. All right, now the orange one, Sweetie Pie from Colors If. Hannibal. Oh, Hannibal is so good. I think I need to paint my nails with that. Oh, so pretty. Okay, Sweetie, what is it called? Pumpkin to Talk About, this one. Much less of the flakes. Oh, hold on. What's this one? This one is, oops, I forgot to add another coat of that. Shoot. Okay, let's try to layer this. You see how it's not layering as much? I don't know what's happening. I'm kind of sad about that, but you know, it's still pretty. I just want more of the flakes, you know. So it's still pretty. I still enjoy it. I wore it by itself this season. But you know, I probably need to just stick to putting it over top of what is it called, a darker base, just to make sure that I'm seeing the flakes. and then take it or leave it. And then let me move on to this one. Mornings are for coffee and contemplation. I'm not even going to do another, maybe I should do another coat of that here before I top coat. Oops. Wait. It's so thick. Oh my god. I probably just need to get rid of it. But it looks really pretty over top of the black. Maybe I'll just add a little bit more thinner and just only wear it over top of the black. But the thing is I have so many polishes that I don't want to spend too much time restoring anything. Okay, this nail is Elm Street. And then this nail is Take It or Leave It. So pretty. Pretty, pretty, pretty. I do not think my camera is picking up a lot of the colors. I'm trying to see how I can get it to pick up the colors a little bit better. Block out the sun. Block out the light a little bit or something. I don't know. Actually, it doesn't even help at all. So I'm kind of bummed about that. And then last will be Pine Zest. This one I do layer at 3 coats. It is such a gorgeous, gorgeous color. And actually, you know what I forgot? Because this one is not like an autumnal color, but it does have, it is named after Halloween. This one usually, it's not like an autumnal color, but it's named Camp Crystal Lake. I bought it for the Friday 13 movies. This looks so blasé, to be honest, on like in the bottle, but on the nails, this is so pretty. The shifting shimmer, whatever is in here, is so pretty. There's not a lot of like a lot of shifting flakies, you know, but I guess I really enjoy the combination of the color. It's almost like the base is purpley blue, and then it has some flakes that shift blue and teal. And the combination of all of that is just, to me, the prettiest. And it has this strong purple flash. I don't see that. That's visible on the nails. It's just a really pretty, I guess not as unique, but such a gorgeous polish on the nails. To me, the advertisement pictures on the site and pictures even that I took did no justice. This looks so much better in person. That's just, you know, my opinion. So I really, really loved the manicure. I've worn it a couple of times and just thoroughly enjoyed it. I'm going to let that dry just a moment, and then put a top coat. God, I got polish on my hand. Okay, let me close this up. And then let me quickly, this is such a long video, my God. I didn't want it to be this long. Okay, may do like, split it in 2 parts or something, guys, because this is so long, like way longer than I planned on it being. All right, so while that dries, let me add top coat. This is Elm Street, and then Leaf of Faith. So this is Elm Street. The base is a little bit deeper than what it's showing. It did pull to the sides, as you can see, but the base is deeper. And then you get the shifting, and then Leaf of Faith, you get the, it's more of a jelly And then you get the layering effect of the glitters, which is so pretty. Okay. I think that's where I'll leave it. This is, whew. All right. It's okay. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I don't know, let me know which one was your favorite. Do you have an autumnal specific polish that you stick to every fall season? Maybe a polish that you love wearing specifically for Thanksgiving? Leave that down below. And I do thank you guys for taking the time to watch, comment, like, subscribe, all of that. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.